Alright everybody, and welcome back to Try Drowning. So now we're gonna go onto the map and we're gonna go to that one place. This place. Meet the killer. Gonna set a trap up for us. So let's see what that trap is. What the hell is this place? And what's the damn smell? Shit. What kind of mess did you get yourself into, girl? Investigate. Happy birthday, little sunshine. What the hell? Could be a picture of Freya. The left side of the photo, she looks like she has been defaced. Happy birthday, little sunshine. Freya, what's going on? "11. Which number 11? What does it mean? Who is this guy? Dear Miss Freya, should I call you Finn? I'm pleased to know that you decided to investigate me and my masterpieces. To thank you for your consideration, I decided to return the favor. Regardless of your father's efforts to hide your past before the academy, I managed to find wonderful pictures of you before your transformation. You decide to proceed with the investigation. I'll make sure that all your old family portraits are sent to your superiors. But don't worry. The police in the city are renowned for their tolerance, aren't they? I mean, she had a facial. Was she black originally? What did she look like? But I was able to discover that Freya used to be a boy before joining the academy. What? Okay. So this is what Abigail was referring to when she said she wasn't the only one being blackmailed. The inside here is making me dizzy. There's a caption on the back. I think it's referring to an old fairy tale. What if you had to compare your only child with all of mine? The mother lion answered the pig. Just one, but alive. A small caption on the back of the picture. Wolves would rather devour their cubs than showing their shame to the whole pack. The photo seems to portray a young Freya in the police. The lower part of the picture is burned. A recent pic of Freya, the caption says, annoyed by two snakes that were copulating, Tarasius the prophet killed the female one, turning himself into a woman, experiencing all the pleasures that her body had to offer. That son of a bitch is making a fool out of me. I must find Freya, and quickly. Probably inside here, isn't she? Open up, damn it. Need to find a way to get to her, I must hurry. Terrifying doll wearing boy's clothes, she's holding an envelope with a message inside. I think this message has something to do with that safe. Show me the message. 5 are the numbers leading to the princess. The first 2 represent betrayal, they are engraved on the pillar. The third is the number of sons, erased by vanity. Fourth is the sum of the masks of shame. The last is a sign on the face of Tiresias. Never be able to open the safe with my bare hands. I'll need to find the right combination as fast as possible. Number 11. Alright, let's save. And we might also get interrupted in our recording, because why the hell not? Yep, as I guys told you, I'm gonna get interrupted because why the fuck not? Alright, we need 5 of the numbers leading to the princess. The first 2 represent betrayal and engraved on the pillar, the 11. The third is the number of suns, raised by vanity. The fourth is the sum of the masks of shame. The last is the sign on the face of Tiresias. Let me check everything. Dear Miss Way, I should have called you Flynn. Oh, that was his boy name, I see. I'm pleased to know that you decided to investigate me and my masterpieces. Thank you for considering the father's efforts to hide the past through the academy. Managed to find wonderful pictures of you before your transformation. You decide to proceed with the investigation and make sure that all the old family portrayals are sent to your superiors. Don't worry, no tolerance, aren't they? What if we had to compare your only child with all of mine? The mother lion answered to pick just one, but a line. Paul seems to betray a young friend of police. The lower part of the picture is burned. Recent pic of Freya, the caption says, annoyed by 2 snakes that were capitulating Tiresias, the prophet killed the female one. Prophet killed the female one, turning himself into the woman as Spencer. Wolves would rather devour the cubs than showing the shame to the whole pack. Last sign on the face of Tiresias. The fourth is the sum of the masks of shame, so 2. Third is the number of suns raised by vanity. So what? 2. Annoyed by 2 snakes, vocabulating Tiresias, the prophet killed the female one. 2 and killed 1. The last sign on the face of Tiresias. 8. 8. 8 to 11. What is the number of suns erased by vanity? Caption the back, I think it's referring to an old fairy tale. What would if you had to compare your only child with all of mine? My lion answered the pig, just one, but a lion. Okay, I need to save. Not sure if I'm right on this. Could be very wrong. So if I understand this correct, it's 11. I'm not sure about the third number. The fourth is 2 and the fifth one is 8. The suns of erased by vanity should be 1, so I'm... Okay, Mordres, focus. Your life is in your hands. 1, 1, 1. 2, 8. What? What is the number of suns erased by vanity? I don't understand. Open up, damn it. Need to find a way to get her. I must hurry. Wait, what? It's holding an envelope. Oh, that was... Oliver, I'm pleased to know that you decided to investigate me and Master to thank you for your consideration of this side of it and for endless of others outside the past, but I can remember you find multiple pictures of you before you. Information was set to proceed with the audio. Please. City of renown for tolerance and of peace. Photo seems to betray a young friend of police. The lower part of the picture is burnt. There's a caption on the back. I think it's referring to an old fairy tale. What if we had to compare your only child, all of mine? The Mayan lion answered pig, just one line. Good. Finally, it's open. What's there? A weapon used to celebrate a new birth, half blue and half pink. There's a key inside. Future is a key that opens the way to Freya. Heaven's gates open and her birth is complete. Why the hell did that madman set up this creepy show? What is the point? Shit, is it happening again? I need to open the door or I'm going to lose my mind. There we go. Please let her be alive. Please let my efforts not be in vain. No, it's you, detective. The princess and I were waiting for you. I must admit, I almost feel excited. After all this time, finally meet face to face. Yeah, and I've been dying to shoot you in the head. Let her go now. Don't worry about her. She's just been breathing in the gas in this room for some time. Same gas you're breathing in, to be precise. But you figured this out yourself, didn't you? What the hell is going on? Why does the mask on his face keep changing? Spare me your bullshit, Pandora. Move an inch and I'll put a bullet in you. Oh no, detective. I'm afraid I'm going to live much longer. And you'll be the only one to guarantee my safety. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm unarmed and far away from her, but you still haven't shot me. Clearly you realized that I would never approach you if I didn't have a way to kill her from a distance. Don't worry, fool. It's not my intention to do it. The only reason I brought you to here is because I want you to demonstrate something. What should I demonstrate to a loser who enjoys killing girls to satisfy his perversions? Everyone says you are a monster because you don't feel guilty for the people you sentenced to death. But I believe the reality is quite different. The reason you can't sleep at night, that you didn't see with your own eyes the agony of those people. They died, you were in your office, enjoying your success with the police, and that whore of your colleague. But today, I'll let you enjoy the show from the front row, unless you decide to let me go. I knew you were a psycho, but I didn't expect you to be this insane. You really think I will let you go? How can I be sure you won't kill her anyway? I'm gonna shoot him regardless what's gonna happen. Oh, that's the funny part. You just can't be sure. Look at my damn face. Do I look like the kind of man who gets manipulated by some stupid motherfucker? Oh, but I don't have the slightest intention to manipulate you. I'll just let you decide. Pull the trigger, and her screams will haunt your nightmares forever. Let me go, and you live knowing that you could have stopped me, and you didn't. The life of the worm for that of the girl. Your choice. Oh, sounds like an easy choice to me. Shoot Pandora, obviously. Just as I thought, you and I are the same detective. I did it. Freya. Freya, can you hear me? You must leave immediately. Mordred? Is that you? Here. It's me. Let me free from this damn thing. Saved by a criminal. How ironic. Thanks, Foley. Yep, there was a bomb. Whoops. Guess I blew myself up, didn't I? I guess maybe. I was wrong about you. Mordred? You're alive. What happened? Where's Freya? Freya's dead. The one who killed her was me. Chapter 1. Gods and Monsters. The end. Mordred shot first. Shoot in Chapter 1. Your choices. He made a promise to Hera, considering the possibility of not helping the Black Bands. He hung up on Hera. He didn't keep her on the line, sparing her the terrible scene. He showed David the glove. He didn't hide it, getting Freya into trouble. He covered up the relationship between Baker and Alicia. He didn't tell his wife the truth. He gave Baker the video. He cleared Baker of all charges. He shot Pandora. He let Freya die. Save game? Yes. Continue? Yes. Months went by and yet I couldn't sleep probably. Despite all her efforts to destroy me, the memory of Freya still tormenting me. Pandora was toying with our lives, and he won. I managed to kill him, but not to find out his real identity. The police refused to disclose any kind of information. Abigail's chip helped clear Baker's name at least, so we went back to a normal life. But at what price? Hera, what have we done? April 12, 2066, City of Nova Palamas. Good evening, citizens, and welcome to this special edition of the National News. Following the landslide victory of the Black Bands over the Unified National Party, the public opinion split in half. Doesn't look like it, but alright. Some talk about fraud, some say it's a true revolution. What is certain is that the citizens of Nova Palamas has finally decided to change things. We're now going to listen to the first official speech of the new elected President Baker, who is now in the court of Madison Square, surrounded by a crowd of supporters. My fellow citizens, our time has come. Today, we finally decided to open our eyes. The previous government bled us dry, shamelessly allowing any kind of parasite to infect our lands. And do you know why? Because the weaker the population, the easier it is to manipulate it. They played the social equality card to take advantage of our hard work, preventing us from getting back the glory that our founding fathers had fought for. From now on, only those willing to sacrifice themselves and obey will be worthy of living by our side. Remember this day, my friends, because today we are rewriting history. What? What just happened? Chapter 2, Firebringer. He actually got shot in the head doing this? Really? April 20th, 2066. Following investigations. Oh. I was waiting for something to happen. Fine. I'll be there soon. Make sure no one follows you. Same shit, different day. My gosh, what a day. Oh, you're back. Any news? As we expected, people believed that Baker was murdered because he was a hindrance to the opposition. Everybody gathered around a table to find a new leader and they announced severe consequences of what happened. I'm not sure why, but people were staring at me with a strange look in their eyes. Getting scared, Mordred. You're wearing too much, girl. They've just been elected. They won't do anything reckless. They have to react to this, but violence won't increase their consciousness. Maybe you're right, but now they've created a martyr. Martyrs usually lead to dictatorships. Think they killed him? I don't know, but I can't stop shaking. Actually, Mordred, what I'm really worried about is you. Why? Please. Please, don't try and hide the obvious. You stopped eating, smoking like never before. You've got this awful dark circles under your eyes. You seem to be losing your will to live. This scares me even more than the Black Bands themselves. This conversation ends here. We got bigger fish to fry. My informer finally showed up. We arranged to meet in Talon Square later. Alright, but please don't underestimate the problem. I won't. By the way, you'd like to come with me? You really think I would let a dummy like you go alone, now that the city got so dangerous? Could see that your bad sense of humor hasn't changed. Just like your lack of empathy, detective. Alright, let's go. New destination available, Talon Square. So it really happened. They really shot Baker. The question is, did the opposition shoot him? Or the own people shoot him? Well, let's speak with her. We can. Anything to investigate? Oh yeah. So. Alright, come with me. To the Talon Square. Your utopia, my dystopia. Talon Square. This place always brings back old memories for me. I almost missed the smell of garbage of this place. I didn't know you were this sentimental, Foley. Our informer's already here. I could not afford to be late for the meeting with two of the most controversial people of Nova Polaris. We finally meet, Sergeant Boone. Let's forget about formalities. Just call me Emily. Emily Boone. So for some reason we still have those profiles, which means they will appear in chapter 2 as well. Alright. The most destructive force of nature is a vengeful woman. Date of birth, December 10th. Alright. Psychological profile. Emily is extremely emotional and immature, constantly ruled by instinct. That's why she has never been achieved a high rank in the police. Emily was born in a simple yet caring family, and she decided to join the police force, following her father's wishes, whose breathing problems never allowed him to become an officer. She met Freya when she was assigned to the same department and immediately fell in love with her. Due to Freya's bashful nature and fearing that their colleagues might disapprove same-sex relationships, Emily had a one-sided love for a very long time. I see. So that was Freya's girlfriend. What kind of girlfriend, I guess. Interesting. Maybe we did make the right decision after all. So, shall we talk now? Sure. Updates on the Batawa case. First of all, I want to say I'm really grateful all you've done to give a meaning to Freya's death. After what happened at Again, police found out about her past. Apparently, now I'm the only one that still cares about her. You were close, weren't you? Yes, very close. That's why I wanted to thank you. There's no reason for this, especially if you have the information I asked for. Damn it, Mordred! When will you learn to be a bit more sensitive? I would have never asked you to come if I hadn't had news on that case. It took months, but I finally discovered the truth. Well, speak then. Who the hell was the man I shot at again? His name was William Payne, and most certainly he was the real Pandora. Or rather, one of the two. William Payne, May 1st, 45. How can you kill someone who does not exist? Psychological profile. Shy and introverted, William has never developed any deep interpersonal relationship. All he cared about was his job, which he carried out without stress. After moving to Nova Palamus in 2062 thanks to his medical skills, William has been recruited by Fastos as a researcher. He never had any kind of relationship with his colleagues. He never shared anything about himself, nor has he any criminal record. There's little information about him available. Well, the surgeon part fits in here. Two Pandoras? Been right from the beginning, Mordred. The killers were working in pairs. Are you sure about that? I did some research at the immigration office and I found out that William immigrated here 2 years after the first murder that was attributed to our dear serial killer. So he was probably just an accomplice, or even some kind of disciple. Unfortunately, I'm afraid we won't be able to find out more. Freya's gone, and all the emails you gave were gone too. Did Freya tell you about them being adopted? Can we just Abigail for them? I tried already, but after Pandora's death, she got rid of anything that could compromise her innocence. Pandora disappears for years, and suddenly one of them comes back, only to make a mess with Baker and get killed like that. The further we go, the more crazy the case gets. And that's not all. The man who killed was one of the most famous doctors at Hephaestus Tech, the largest company in Nova Palamus. The company was founded in 2022. This is right after that thing. Alright. by some of the most enlightened men of Nova Palamos, and today it's the most important pharmaceutical and tech company in this country. The government relies on Hephaestus Tech for matters of national security. As such, it is the only company allowed to have commercial contacts with other countries through encrypted emails that won't go through the Caligula's security system. Ooh. So their mails are not getting fact-checked? Interesting. Am I wrong? But that's the company that deals with medical and technological research and monitors people on behalf of the police? That's right. And as you might know, they are the only company allowed to send and receive encrypted emails from the outside. More Palamos in the world. The majority of the population receive information from the outer world after being censored and edited by the security system. Censorship is the reason why no one is aware of the actual technological and social development of other countries. No one knows the reasons behind this enforced, ignorant state, but they are easily applicable to the city's politicians due to the very few authorized tourists. That explains how he managed to remove Alicia's eyes and how he was able to send those encrypted emails. And that's not even the most interesting part. Pandora is killed again. What? You gotta be kidding. When did it happen? The day Baker was sentenced, and coincidentally, the victim is one of the managers at the Fastoys. How can you be sure that the killer is him? Same modus operandi, same use of ritual, there's no doubt. It's him. I have to inform you this case is unknown to most of the police force given the gravity of the situation. So how comes you got to know this? And most importantly, why are you telling us? Despite the police considering you criminals, you're the only ones to have direct experience with Pandora. And now that the case has gone national, someone decided to create an international task force ready to support and protect you. Huh. Been keeping a close eye on us, huh? I should have known you were undercover. You're wrong. Everything I said about Freya is true, and I'm really the one who still cares about her. You say, Mordred, shall we accept their help? Well, it's not like we have other options. Alright, I'll inform the task force. Meanwhile, sending you the address of the crime scene. Meet me at the police station when you're done. We have a lot to discuss. New destination available, room 237. Wait a minute. A hotel room? Exactly. And I haven't told you the most interesting part yet. What? No way. Please tell me this is a joke. Come on, form a single line and get on the truck for identification. This is just a security procedure. There's nothing to worry about. Please stay calm. Why are they taking those people with them, Mordred? Mordred, answer me, please. Why are you worrying so much? You're just picking up some unemployed people for identification. Just enhancing the level of security of the biggest death. Quite frankly, the city needs to be cleaned out. Cleaned out? What's wrong with her? Well, I'm going to the crime scene. Hurry back home. I'll call you when I'm there. Oh, alright, see you later. Emily. Why are you looking at me like that? You have to promise you're going to protect her, no matter what. Or else I'm out of this. No big deal, I guess. Very well. Where are you going? I haven't told you anything about the crime scene. Such a hothead. Says you. Eva, are you safe? Yeah, I'm home. The police just sent me the Aqua style about the case. Good. I need your help with the investigation when I get there. Alright, but I'd like to ask you something first. About what happened at Allen Square? What do you think it means? People need someone to blame for Baker's murder. The police prefer to round up and question the weakest classes of the city rather than admit their own incompetence. I can understand why you're telling me this to reassure me, because you refuse to tell the truth. Come on, I'm not far from the hotel. April 202665 Twins Hotel, City of Nowhere, Palermo. Well, that's where you're gonna end the episode. The next one, we're gonna inspect this crime scene. Until then, have a great one.